Hi, my name is Malik Snead. I'm a triple jumper at the University of Connecticut. I am a junior/senior, and I am a communications major. My grandmother, on my father's side, she put me into flag football. I actually played football until my high school senior year, and I actually played football at postgraduate as well. It was definitely tough. So in high school, I really didn't take my grades really serious. I wish I could go back and do that. However, before postgraduate, I actually had UConn contact me after my state meet. But when I came here, my cumulative GPA was good enough again, but SAT scores, like I said, wasn't good enough. So that drove me to go to postgraduate school where I played football at. And out of postgraduate school, I had two choices. I had Wagner for football, and I had UConn, and I ultimately chose UConn. When I came on a visit here, I felt at home. They just made me feel comfortable here, and I just loved the campus. However, at Wagner, I kind of felt at home, but I felt like that wasn't a place for me to be because it was so close to home, because it's only an hour and a half from where I live at, and it's close to the city. I think I would be very distracted in the city. My freshman year, I started track, but I wasn't actually a jumper, and I did hurdles, but I quit my sophomore year because I thought it was boring, and I just didn't want to run for fun. So my junior year, my track coach asked me to come back out. She kind of like begged me, so I said, if I'm coming out, I want to do something else. So I seen my friend who was older than me doing jumps, so he was doing triple jumps, so I was like, I want to do triple jump. So I did triple jump and actually did high jump. I had to make sure everything was basically just like on the money. So make sure my school first foremost, make sure I was getting the right treatments, make sure I was on practice on time every day, working hard in practice, and basically everything that was coming to me, like intaking it and basically putting that onto the track. Practice is basically us doing technique stuff as well as jumping. It's usually just a variation of jumping techniques, jumping styles. Also, we do sprint stuff, sprint technique stuff. Conference meets, I'm usually very focused throughout the week. I make sure I get all my homework done, and I'm just basically just tunnel vision on what I need to accomplish. Some misconceptions of what other people might have about student athletes are definitely that we're non-social, I think, and we're like stuck up. I know for me, I'm not that stuck up. I'm actually very social with people that I get along with, but I think that's something that a lot of students that are not athletes think about us. Social life is definitely a drawback because I'm always interacting with people that do track, and mainly people in the sports community. I never have the chance to really have friends outside of sports. The biggest challenges I face right now is overcoming this leap of injuries. I kind of have, not necessarily injuries, but nicks and knacks that affect the way how I jump. The best memory or experience I had in college, it has to be when I jumped 53-1. For some reason, that just always stuck with me because it was a home meet too, and it was against, I say my rival. He kind of is like my rival from Albany, and it was like on my last jump he was winning, so it was my last jump. He was in first place, I was in second place, and when I did it, I knew it was far, but I didn't think it was that far. So when I got out the pit and I walked, and then everybody just crowded and seeing what the mark was. It said 16-3, but I thought it said 15-13. So I was just like, oh, I lost. And they was like 16-13. My eyes just got big, and I was like, oh my God. I'm like, I never jumped 16 meters before, and everybody started screaming. I just started running, and I started cheering, and they basically told me 53-1. And later on that afternoon, my coach told me I broke the school record. So that just always was a good memory that stuck with me. I don't have a lot of time for things I want to do. Track takes up most of my time. 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock, I'm just nothing but practice, and I get out and I have tutors, have to do my homework, so by the end of that time, it's 10 o'clock, and it's basically my whole day. So after that, I usually just watch anything I feel like watching, but it's most of the time it's anime. My favorite show, I have to say Naruto. It's definitely high up in pop culture right now. I go on YouTube and I research a lot of things that are upcoming and what these scenes mean in certain movies and films. Also, I play video games, but I try to stay away from it because it's very distracting, but most of my time is going towards watching anime. When I first got here, I think I was more focused on athletics, but when I got older, I chose to focus more on my career aspirations. I actually want to film and produce or just marketing of the films. I love films and entertainment and things like that, sports too. I would say I'm very goofy. I'm a very goofy person. I'm definitely very caring and loving person. That's kind of typical everybody, but I'd say at times I may be lazy, but I know I love to work hard because I believe hard work beats talent all the time, and I'm always determined to do something that I want to do.